Scott, can you explain to us a little bit why it is important here to understand what's in your ETF, not just buy them blindly, and some lessons that we learned from yesterday?
Yeah, that's a great point. And as you point out, not all low vol ETFs are really low vol. You know, the quintessential ones have a bunch of utilities in them. The quintessential low vol ETF is 28% utilities, and that's horrible in a rising rate environment. So you do have to pay attention to what's in your ETF. And there's a bunch of overlap now between low vol ETFs and momentum ETFs, only because the momentum ETFs use a screener that's looking for names that are doing well versus the broad market. And in down market, that tends to be names like staples, which are also a staple of low vol ETFs. So absolutely right. You really have to pay attention to what is in your ETF.
What conceivable role do these kinds of funds have in an ordinary individual's portfolio? What in the world, why would you get into them?
Well, Tyler, let's talk about the low vol ETFs, which make a lot of sense if they truly are lower volatility and well diversified and not just overweight something like utilities or staples. The momentum ETFs, I think you asked a wonderful question. Momentum is often an illusion. We think that momentum is going to continue. The math shows that that's not the case. And the momentum ETFs, they end up in the big beta names when the market's flying and in the low beta names when it's not, like right now. And so you don't really understand what you're getting with the momentum ETF. I would never invest in one. I would never use momentum as an investing thesis, period.
Okay, and then so take me back then to the was it the minimum volatility ETF? Why would I want that one? What would that protect me from or help me do or what?
Well, the goal is obviously lower volatility, and they try to, some of them try to do it by diversifying across sectors.
Right.
And to the degree that they can do that, okay. But again, you end up with this really strange mix that often doesn't work out the way you want it to.
All right, we're going to have to leave it there. Scott, thank you so much for your time today.